Hey everyone, John here with Cruising with JT, and I'm a big believer in taking advantage of the complimentary and included food on board Royal Caribbean cruises versus going to specialty restaurants. And let me tell you why. Let me show you some pictures as to why I think and I'm a big believer in free food, like this amazing bread that you see. Some of these options that you'll see here. I hope you got some food with you because you are gonna get hungry. This is a spring onion falafel with some dipping sauce. This was actually the first night of my Ovation of the Seas cruise. Then we had some pan roasted asparagus with some pesto sauce, some almonds, and some delicious rice as well. And again, it was a very light meal for the first night, but then of course I also went and got some, I believe this was the Royal Hazelnut chocolate cake with some of that whipped cream and sprinkled almonds on top. It was absolutely delicious. Then of course we have our, I believe these are the zucchini fritters with some dipping sauce as well. Again, just taking advantage of the options at main dining room versus specialty restaurants is always a good idea, and you save a little bit of money. And then you have this delicious melon salad with some mangoes, some avocados, very delicious. Again, this is all from the vegan menu. These are the crunchy tofu tacos with some dipping sauce. This was so delicious. I really enjoyed this. I actually got it multiple nights just because it was so good. And of course, my favorite go-to food late at night is Sorrento's Pizza. I had this every night. Again, it's all included in your Royal Caribbean fare. It's absolutely delicious. There's veggie pizza, there's cheese pizza, pepperoni, chicken, barbecue chicken. It's amazing. And of course, another complimentary option that you can take advantage of is your room service for breakfast. Again, this is all included, the continental breakfast, not the warm American breakfast, but this is included as well. Then we had here this amazing, delicious tortilla soup, again, also from the vegan menu. For those that don't know, I am vegetarian, so I definitely like to take advantage of those options. And of course, here you have a delicious Greek salad as well. One thing for sure is I never went hungry on board a Royal Caribbean cruise. Again, if you're going on a cruise, don't worry so much about paying for restaurants. Of course, you get some of those different dining experiences, but the food that is included with the dining room is totally worth it and totally amazing. Like, you have the spaghetti bolognese here as well, and of course we have a dessert, the delicious tiramisu. So one thing I want to mention is that with the food, you are never gonna go hungry, and I was so well fed on board every Royal Caribbean cruise I went on. I guess this is just the Ovation of the Seas cruise. I believe this was like a cream cauliflower soup as well, some florets in there, and it was really delicious. Then we had some corn fritters with some chutney sauce, dipping sauce right there. You can see here, it was delicious. I really enjoyed it. Again, I'm just giving you some pictures and images of what different options you can have on board a Royal Caribbean cruise. We had a cauliflower pasta, and of course there's a little bit of a surprise here. Once you actually mix it, I'm not sure if you can see it, but at the bottom there's some green sauce, and voila, that's what it looks like. So you mix all the pesto and the flavors and the ingredients and the sauce. It's just absolutely amazing, and your mouth is like watering right now. I can probably see it. My favorite dessert out there for Royal Caribbean is the Mississippi mud pie. This is absolutely a must get, and they only offered it one night. So if you're going on a cruise, make sure you get this. Another complimentary item that you can get on board Royal Caribbean ships, specifically on Quantum class ships, is 270 Cafe. Here's a nice little salad. You can get some paninis, sandwiches, other options as well. Going back to the main dining room, of course, we got some, looks like this is a vegetable tempura dish. Again, you got some creamy broccoli soup with some vegetable tempura and dipping sauce. Can't remember exactly what this was, but it was really good. You can see like the cheese kind of baked to perfection at the top there. It was really yummy, and of course you have to save them for dessert. And here's I believe this was a strawberry shortcake. Again, well fed. One thing I love to do after every meal is just to walk around the ship and digest before a show, and of course when I eat this much, you're gonna have to do it. Here are some polenta fries with some, I believe it was like a hummus type of dipping sauce. It was absolutely delicious, again from the vegan menu. I was really impressed with all the options they have. And here was like some kind of, it was like a zucchini or eggplant type of dish. It was really good. I can't remember what it was called, but it was absolutely amazing. And then of course, moving forward, we had a caprese salad. We got the mozzarella there. You got a little drizzle of the balsamic on the tomatoes there. And of course you have the mint on top. Oh, sorry, the basil, not the mint, the basil. And then we had this tomato bisque soup, and I realized I started eating it, or I must have started eating it, which is kind of messy there, but it was really good. I'm getting hungry just watching this video, guys. I don't know how I'm actually talking without eating. And then, of course, you had just a regular garden salad, which was absolutely delicious. Again, got to try to have some healthy options as well because of eating a lot of carbs and sugars and all the stuff that comes with the dining options at Royal Caribbean. You got some vegetable pakoras here, I believe. It was really delicious with the chutney dipping sauce. You can't go wrong with any of these options. I do not remember what this one was called. However, it was really good. It almost looks like a little roll, like a veggie roll type of thing, but I can't remember what it was called, but it was really delicious. And of course, we had this baked marshmallowy, ooey gooey thing with ice cream. I doubled up on dessert that night. It was so good. Of course, got to go back to the one and only bread. The bread is so amazing, especially with you spread the butter there, and you got the cheesy bread, you got the pumpkin seed bread, sunflower seed bread. It's so amazing. It's so good. And of course, the ultimate dish that I always recommend you get, special order, is your Indian dishes on board Royal Caribbean. The Indian food on board these ships are so amazing. You have to get some. You're gonna be so satisfied and happy with it. Of course, you got some delicious carrot cake, probably the best looking carrot cake I've ever seen in my life. It was absolutely delicious. And then, of course, we got some more Indian food some other nights that I had there. So like I said, what I'm trying to get at is when you go on a cruise ship, don't ever feel like you have to spend money to have some delicious food. I know specialty restaurants are very popular, but you can really enjoy the meals that are offered on the main dining room, like the Banana Foster dessert here. And look at that ice cream, right? So my mouth is literally watering right now, guys, talking about this. And then we have more Indian food. You got some roti, you got some papad, you got some rice and some dal, right? So it's just on and on. Like I can show you guys a million pictures of what this is, but it's absolutely delicious. And then you got more tomato bisque soup there, along with some, we call them in our language bhajias, which is basically like veggie pakoras with some dipping sauce, right? And we're more Indian food right here. Hopefully this is making you hungry, or if you're already eating, I hope you are. But again, the food on a cruise ship, you will be very, very happy. And of course, the grand finale is our baked Alaska dessert here. But again, guys, enjoy the food. You're going to love Royal Caribbean. All complimentary options. Definitely take advantage of it. I promise you, you will be happy.